All right, Ryan, I'm super excited.
I'm also really excited.
UNF royalty is in the house.
Yes,
Anthony,
sir.
the bully, Romero.
Yes, sir. What's up, guys?
You forgot
up, Cole?
the champ.
The champ.
Yeah,
the
2-time,
champ.
3-time, and again, and forever.
And we were just kind of talking like,
And the
we have
next, who's
Brazilian
next?
samurai here.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys.
Right? Sitting
Thanks.
next to the who's up next belt. Like, that's our knockoff of the BMF. And you're just talking, you want that belt too.
Yeah, I won them all. That's perfect. Who else deserves that other than me? Shoot. I got all finishes. Come on, I got one decision, but besides that was with a vet. But man, I got nothing but finishes.
That's
Yeah.
true. No, that's very true. I mean, BMF, I mean, you're looking at it right there. That's
Yeah, you are a bad
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I'm not.
bro.
You guys know I'm not gonna try to take him down and hold him down either. Like,
And that's what I love about you, bro. You're never in a boring fight. You're
No.
always that fan favorite.
that's what I try to tell people. Like, it's not just about winning fights nowadays. You gotta be entertaining. You gotta put on a show. Like the UFC, that's all they want.
Yeah.
They're cutting guys on winning streaks. You're winning, but they're still cutting you because you're just taking that guys down. Like, yeah, that's a good way to win, and I could win like that for sure. But man, come on, you got to put on the show. It's an entertainment.
I agree, Samurai. What are your thoughts on that? Kind of as a coach, like the bully wants to be entertaining this and that. Do you agree with that as a coach, or you just want him focusing on the wins?
No, I agree with him. It's exactly what he said earlier. It's about numbers, in any business. So it's not going to be different with the UFC. They want numbers, a guy, a young kid, good record, and a finisher. He finished fights, so it's good he keep thinking that way, because thinking that way, that's why he's going to put it in the UFC. Numbers don't lie. You cannot go against numbers.
Yeah, but let's fucking talk about that. I mean, the UFC should be making that call, Ryan. Like, I mean, we keep talking about it. I mean, I don't know, man. What else do you need to do to get in that UFC?
I mean, we can't not talk about my loss too. That set me back for
Yeah.
sure. That set me back a lot.
yeah.
But because of that loss, now all I gotta do is get a couple more finishes, couple more, good.
Yeah, that's what I
knockouts.
was gonna say. I think you need probably 1, 2, maybe max 3 more wins.
And I have a great manager.
3 fucking more? I don't
Nah,
agree.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, this guy
Well,
doesn't know what he's talking about, bully.
I said 1, 2, max.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
goes
max
1, 2,
three,
3,
maybe
like,
4, maybe
Yeah.
No,
next
no,
year.
no,
Yeah.
10.
I
Come
said
on, Ryan.
I said max 3, but if it was
He's just leaving it open,
if it was my way, no, I said max 3, and I think that I hope not.
Yeah.
'Cause, I think you deserve to be at the highest level. I think you've earned it, to be honest.
Thank you.
But there's a lot of guys, like you talk about Gianni Vasquez, who finally got the call, but was on like a 6-fight winning streak, finishing guys that flyweight, all this stuff. So,
the guy that beat him got cut. So, to my point, like-
but
Yeah.
the good thing, which I think with UFC going to Paramount, is they made it very clear they're looking for more entertainment.
Mhm.
I think you got the personality, you gotta get out there a little more, but you do have that personality and you have that fine style that
Yeah.
and the UFC should be looking for, right? When you're watching it's must see TV. Like the people
Yeah.
that pay the $85 or however much they pay for the ticket get their money's worth when you're on the card for sure. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Facts.
What,
And
what
you
I'm
do that.
slacking is my social media presence.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it. It's hard for me, dude. It's hard. I can't.
Just, you don't feel it, right? Like you're not
Nah,
into it?
I'm
Yeah,
not,
Ryan's
I'm
the
not.
same way,
not.
bro.
Yeah, he's been
Like,
telling me like post like once a day and all that, which I need to start doing just to build my brand as
Yeah.
with UNF. But it's like I just don't like that shit. I really don't. But it's something you got to do
I
really
need
to
to
get
hire
your brand out
somebody or
there.
something. I don't got enough money for it. But
yeah. Well, listen, when you get that big paycheck, right,
Yeah.
then that's what you do. But I feel like you guys are like the dynamic duo. Who would be more entertaining? You in the cage and you cornering? Bro, you're on fire when you corner. You're so passionate, Juan. Like, you go nuts.
Yeah.
I love one at the weigh-ins. The weigh-ins are the best.
You're the best bully. He has nothing for you. Like, you are just like
too
that.
fast,
fucking-
too strong.
Yeah,
too fast, too strong, bully. And then like Juan, like he's very cool with me when it's normal. But bro, when he's at weigh-ins, he looks like he wants to whoop my ass. Like I'm just like this. Like you get
Yeah.
so fired up.
There's so much work for that day, for that night,
Yeah.
And me as a coach, I don't want to go halfway.
Yeah.
I don't know how to go halfway. I am a third generation, my family, fighters. And I was raised in that way. You got to go all in. You got to have passion behind. You cannot be one mediocre fighter or coach. You cannot be one more. You got to be different.
Yeah.
So that's how I try to be. When I coach him, I'm going to give him my best. I'm going to sacrifice. Not just sacrifice, stay away from my family in Hawaii, but come here and sacrifice everything that I have. My knowledge, my way to think, my way to watch his opponent. And when it's that day to the weightings, I'm trying to pass my spirit for him. And that's important.
Yeah, that's very clear to me. It's very clear that you're engaged 110% in your
Yeah.
passion about your athletes. Have you always been that way from day one when you
Always.
started coaching, or is this something that
Always. I think it's because we Brazilians, we have so much passion for soccer. And it's not going to be different fighting, you know?
do you like soccer, Bully?
Yeah, I like soccer.
Yeah, you like soccer?
Yeah, I love
Okay,
soccer.
all right.
I love soccer.
You like soccer?
No,
You don't like
no,
it?
but I saw, bro.
You
I
don't
s-
watch it or you don't like it?
No, I don't watch it. I don't like
There you
it.
go.
I'm really a loser. I'm not a man's man. Let me just be so
No,
honest.
he is a man.
MMA.
You know what he doesn't like about soccer is all the
Is
flopping.
it
Like it
sports
drives
teams
him
you don't
crazy.
like? Is it sports like football you don't like?
Listen, I used to, in the Kobe Bryant era, right? We used to, go to all Kobe's games. We
For
would
sure.
sacrifice not going on vacations and spend the money to get virtually almost courtside seats. We'd be a few rows back, but just amazing. So I loved that era. But ever since then, I haven't had a love for basketball anymore. And then I just love MMA. MMA I can watch 24/7. And let me make it clear, I'm a fan. I don't know my head from my ass when it comes to techniques and everything, but I'm just a huge fan. And that's why I'm glazing the fuck out of you today, because I'm a big fan of yours, bro.
Hell
Like
yeah.
the way you fucking fight, the passion that you bring to the table. And I love Juan too, because one time he almost beat me up after an event. But the passion
that
that,
first event, that was the first
yeah,
one.
bro. And you know what? But what I kind of learned, it's so funny. Like you learn from
Yeah.
this stuff. Like you're one fan who was going nuts that night and we had some issues, whatever. But now we're so cool.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what I love is your fans, your coach, everybody brings the passion to the table and they really freaking support you, bro.
Yeah, that's family. That's what it is, really more than just a team, or just people that train together. We're all like a family for sure.
It's crazy that you have that kind of love and support when you don't have like a huge social media presence or you're not engaged, because a lot of people depend on that
Yeah.
to develop your
Hey,
fan
man,
base.
that's how you know it's real.
Bro,
Yeah.
but
That's how
imagine
you
if you got on point with that social
Right.
media too. Yeah.
I've been trying. I'll try. I'll get on a good 3-day bender. I'll do good. Like, damn, doing good, and I'll just fall off. I just
Yeah.
fall off. It's just like the editing, like, I don't know. And then I'm also like, I think I want it to be perfect. I want it to look great. And then I'm
It's like,
always
yeah,
looking
you
at
start
it.
doing a caption. You're like, fuck, do I word this or do that? Like,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm over it. I don't even want to
Yeah.
do it anymore.
It's been 2 hours. I'm just staring at the same screen. I'm done. Like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
moving on.
Yeah, I struggle with it too. The only reason I do it, it's up next. I wasn't really on social media till up next,
Yeah.
and then I like Instagram because my daughter posts stuff. But besides that, I would not be on social media.
I have maybe like 1,000 photos that are really good photos, that I just got ready to go. I just don't know what to do with them.
Well, look, I think what we could do, maybe you guys get some training footage and stuff, get
Yeah.
that over to us. We'll have one of our content creators, one of our editors put some stuff together for you, and you just got to promise to post it. How's that?
That's
a deal?
There you
Sold.
There you go. That's a good deal, I feel like.
That's
Yeah.
sold.
No, we'll do that for you. We had this
Yeah.
killer guy, Shafia. He's based in France, but he's been doing a lot of
Whoa.
our edits and stuff like that. And
Sick.
bro, the kid is so into what he's doing. So I think if we can get some behind the scenes footage of you guys training,
That would be great.
I think it'd be
Yeah,
sick.
I have a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Juan,
Yeah.
you live in Hawaii.
Yeah, I live in Hawaii. Thanks God. I'm blessed. Can't
Yeah.
complain.
Yeah, but you coming out here to train the bully.
Yeah.
How many coaches would do that?
Like he said, it's a family. It's a sacrifice. We're all fighting for one goal. Our goal is UFC. Nothing else matters. No LFA, no PFL, no Netflix. It's UFC. That's our goal.
Yeah.
So every day, he wake up thinking about that. I wake up thinking about that. His friends, everybody that loves him, everybody think about UFC for him. And that's the goal. Every single day we think about UFC. Nothing else matter. You know?
What do you guys think? So MVP's doing a card, right? Do you think they're going to get into MMA? And if so, could that be a viable option also?
I mean, I'm not gonna ever take an option off the table.
Yeah.
For sure. But I think it's great for fighters. It's good competition.
Yeah.
We need all of it. Help raise the pay for us, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
So if that in that sense, I love it.
But there's nothing like being on the UFC
Exactly.
roster.
Listen,
bro.
once you're on the
Yeah.
UFC, you're officially one of the best in the world, right? Like
Yeah.
you're the top.
You can
tier
say
fighters.
that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I truly believe you already are, but like once you get there, it's
Yeah.
that's like the NBA.
It's a stamp.
It's
a
the
stamp.
NBA,
You
right?
need
Or-
that stamp. Like
yeah.
if you want
Yeah.
to really be the guy, one of the best, considered the best, like you need that stamp, that UFC stamp. You need those shorts, you need the gloves. MVP, Jake Paul, whoever, it's not gonna be there.
Yeah.
What I do like about those, I feel like fighters that are fighting on there that haven't been in the UFC yet are getting their biggest payday yet.
There's no
And-
knock on it. I think
Yeah.
it's sick. Like we need all the competition. We need more organizations that can blow up like that and help fighters get paid. We all need that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think the the scene is a little weird, right? I mean, there's just not a lot going on.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you've got the UFC, and then there's just this big void between
Yeah.
the regional scene and the UFC. It's just nuts.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe UFC is buying everybody out under the table, you know, before they get big.
Well, I think that the truth is, and you guys know the game, like when we got into, you know, promoting and all that, we thought, oh, okay, I've run another successful business. Thought, oh, fuck, it's going to be the same. No, the fight business is very different. It's very hard to be successful in this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Up Next has been really lucky because I think we got it right with working with people like you,
Yeah.
talent that we've been able to build up and showcase and give a good platform to.
I think that's because of California too. There's a high talent pool in Cali. For
Yeah,
sure.
I always say that. Like
There's some
someone
dogs.
that's 15-0 from Wisconsin versus like a good like 7-3 pro out here. Like I take the 7-3 guy
Cali boys
from
all
LA.
day. Yep.
Well, are you?
100%. The talent pool is just different out here.
Do you guys pay attention to like topology and the ratings and
Yeah,
all
for
that
sure.
shit?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you know what you're rated currently?
Not currently. Not since my last fight. I checked maybe like a couple weeks after my last fight, and I was like in the top 10. So that was cool.
Yeah. No, I think so. Nationally, what do you think? For sure, right?
Yeah.
You think he's number one in the country?
For me, he's the best in the world. That's how I gotta think. Yeah.
No,
I
100%.
fucking love that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I
That's how
fucking
I
love
gotta
that.
think.
I mean, I watch these dudes on the UFC. A lot of these guys, I'm like, oh, I could fight you for sure. Like,
We
no doubt.
talk about that all the time when we're watching them. We're like, oh, the bully would beat that guy. The bully would beat that guy or whatever. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it's just the I don't want to say luck of the draw, but it's just right time, right place, getting that call,
Yeah.
and then being in a position to take advantage of it too.
Exactly. At this point where I'm at, it's like you gotta always be ready.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the hardest part at my stage now because I gotta
Yeah.
just always be ready. Like, yeah, you ready to fight? Let's go. 2 weeks notice, less than, and I gotta make weight. So that's the hardest part for me right
Yeah,
now.
like
Yeah.
Gianni was a 3-day notice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
3
exactly.
days fucking notice. And
Man,
yeah.
I seen him like a week before that at the UFC, at the Up Next card. We're just chilling, like so it could happen fast,
yeah.
And I could tell he wasn't ready like that, like in shape. I seen him fight before. He's in shape.
Yeah, yeah. No, you can even tell when he did miss weight, but he never missed weight for 125 before. So
Yeah.
you can just tell he wasn't in fight shape, but it's an opportunity you can't pass up at the
Still
same time.
dropped that dude, man.
That was
No, I
after
mean-
getting dropped in the first round too. That's
Yeah.
what I love about Gianni.
Listen, I
Just-
love Gianni. I think he's going to make his way back. I mean, from what my understanding is, he's just got to get a couple wins and he'll be
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
But how hard is it, Wanda, to keep the bully motivated, ready to go at all times? Because I mean, you guys are really on the verge of getting that call.
Yeah. Like he said, he needs to train, stay ready. The call can come anytime. And thanks God we have a group of managers behind him, Jason Houseway reading, so we trust that team a lot.
Yeah.
So, and that's the talk that we always had is stay ready. The call can come anytime.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, you're working with the number one management company
Yes,
out there. So
definitely.
if that call's coming,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the Asians that most put fighters in the UFC.
yeah,
Numbers.
yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
always wonder too, man. It's got to be hard for them because they manage so many fighters. Like, and then putting their fighters against
Yeah.
their fighters. It's got to be a
Yeah, I
tough
mean,
biz.
Some people don't like that. Some fighters don't like that they put fighters against the same man,
Yeah.
But man, we gotta make money. That's what we do. We fight. That's why
Yeah.
would you take money out of one guy's pocket because we're in the same agency? Let's both make money. May the
Yeah.
best man win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It-
That's
it's
what-
also the
let's
same
go.
shit that this guy always complains about is people cross training too much together, like going to multiple gyms and then guys not wanting to fight each other.
Yeah, that's a thing here too. That's a thing here.
Yeah, because
too.
everyone's all. I feel like it's gotten worse too. Like everyone's just
Dude.
like.
everyone's buddy too.
Yeah,
It's kinda-
like-
I was about to say a bad word, but
No, you can say about
no, not this word. Not this word. I'm gonna get canceled.
Oh,
But everyone's all buddy now, bro.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's too much. Like, we're cool as friends, but like when no one wants to fight each other now, Even when I had to fight Keenan, like he's came to the gym a lot and like he was cool, like, but he was trying to be a little buddy too. But shit.
Yeah.
We gotta
yeah.
fight.
There's something that I feel in Brazilian. You got to channel what I call your inner Brazilian samurai, right? Like I want to fucking kill you. Like once you get in that cage, you can't be buddy.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the way you
there
win
was
at
no
Keenan,
smiles and yeah.
no, like
Yeah.
yeah, that was a fight, bro.
Oh no! And then when we got in the cage and I saw he was smiling, like because all his he was what, like 200 people there. Dude. I was
Yeah.
enemy
Yeah.
territory. I had like 20 people there. They were deep. Like okay, and then he was just smiling in front of me like that, and all his fans were cheering. He's like, "Oh, he's having a party. He's having a good time." So I was like, "All right, bet, game on.
Yeah.
Let's go."
Yeah, you looked
Honestly,
amazing.
going back to that fight was fucking that was an
no,
insane
that's a good
fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight. He had a good right hand, man. Good right hand and good. But I just had to do a quick little adjustment, and then that was the end of that.
Yeah, no, that knee in
And
the
then
last round was
yeah.
nasty.
He kept going for that right hand, and that's what got him the mistake. That's why I caught him, because he got me with that right hand in the beginning for sure, and then he kept trying to get me, and I just made a quick adjustment. You know, slipped to the right, slipped outside, boom, uppercut. That's it. Knee, sleep.
Yeah. No, that was insane.
What did you think of the Bully's performance against Keenan?
That was good, you know. That was good. Yeah, he gave him a good fight. It's all this is lessons, you know, experience for him.
Yeah.
Sometimes since he's a finisher, sometimes we don't pass the first round. But when he fights 3 rounds, I like. Because that way he find more about himself. He get more experience. And, you know, he going to pass for situations that he going to realize, look, I can come back here. You know, like at the beginning of the fight, with the right hand, he come back and he adjusts that situation, you know.
Did he do everything he was supposed to do against Keenan from your point of view?
Yeah.
Or was there anything you didn't like in that fight that he did? Or
Like I used to say to him, you know, fighting is not like a movie, it's not like a video game. We're gonna train techniques, but doesn't mean that you're gonna go there, you're gonna apply perfect. It's not.
It's probably the hardest place to do something that you train, you know, in a cage fight with another guy.
It's a fight. There's somebody in front of you that's gonna punch you back.
Yeah.
So you gotta work yourself there. You gotta be very aware, you know. So yeah. I like it. I like the way he readjusts on top of that right hand, you know, and that's how we caught him.
What do you think the Bully's biggest strength is as a fighter? I mean, we know he has power. He's explosive. I think he has a lot better fight IQ than people give him credit for too. Well, I don't know what people give credit, but the first podcast we sat with you and we heard how like intellectual about your fight. I'm like, damn, like, and you watch your fights back. You watch the fights back. Like, oh, I see all the shit he's talking about. What do you think as a coach is what makes him the strongest as a fighter?
Well, for you to be a fighter, you cannot, especially MMA, you cannot be a regular human being. You cannot.
Facts.
We always say that. We don't want to talk shit, but like, you know, to be a fighter and to want to be at the highest level, like, you gotta have like, you gotta be a little crazy.
You gotta be missing one or maybe a few ones. You know, he's in a level like, whoa, he really wants that. That's why sometimes I scream to him like, hey, you smell blood, because I want to pump him up more. Like, you know, your opponent's hurt. Now go there and, you know, finish that. You know, like an animal. You're smelling the blood, you're gonna. You know.
There's something primal about the way that you coach. Like, you remind me of the old school, like, you know, Vikings and people like that when they go to war, like the way they're screaming out, the way they're pumping up, you know, their armies. You kind of do that same fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's spiritual.
Yeah, I think so. It's like primal though, right? He like, you know, blood in the water, smell blood. Like,
I got this from my grandpa and my dad, the fighters, you know. So they give me this nickname since a little kid, Samurai, for a reason. My dad was a guy that was a real samurai. My dad is a black belt from Sensei Machida's. You know, Lyoto's dad. So they are really samurais.
Yeah.
They take that very seriously, you know, their loyalty, the discipline. So
does it drive you crazy that there's not a lot of that anymore? Like, truly, like the tradition of honor and like, it just feels like the world has become a little more whitewashed.
Well,
like the world as a whole.
You can't confuse like martial arts and then like MMA as a business organization, as a fight thing, like, because it's different. And social media messed all that up. So like, I think it's just two separate like two entities. You know, like there's still a lot of traditional martial artists that have that.
Yeah.
You know, but like your average MMA fighter isn't like, you know, martial artist. You know, traditionally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
100% true.
Probably just some guy that watched Bruce Lee videos on you know.
Yeah.
He's practicing.
Wrestled in high school and then grew up watching UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly. And I think MMA in a whole has been growing rapidly recently. Probably the hottest sport right now, realistically.
That's why these Russians are killing it and they're taking over, because in their school, like part of their school's
wrestling,
judo, like they're doing
Sambo, whatever
they're
it is.
doing all that stuff. It's part of like their curriculum, like, you know.
I mean, should we be doing that here in the
100%.
States?
Yeah. Don't get me started with the obesity.
Let's get you started.
No,
Let's
that's
go.
just fucking crazy.
How do we change the world, bro? What are we doing wrong?
bully for president.
Yeah, I kind of like
champ
that.
first, president after that. Yeah,
sounds about right. No, man. No, that's crazy. I don't even.
Yeah, no, I think we talked about it also with some other folks, but I think today's curriculum, like in school and things like that, we're focused on the wrong things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're definitely not learning the right history, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I think she's 40 years old, something like that, and her kids are in school, and she's just telling me that the stuff that they're learning is just so antiquated. It's not, what they
not gonna
should be
help
learning
you
today.
when you
Yeah, it's not really going to help them in
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Like we need to learn about taxes and all that good stuff.
Yeah, like I feel like they gotta change it. Maybe up until like 8th grade, middle school, right? It's good to learn
Like,
history.
wasn't there like
a little
woodwork
science.
and like back
Back
in,
in my day, yeah, it was woodworking. We would learn
mechanics in
skills.
school?
Yeah.
I think in high school I took a cooking class. Like that
Can
was-
you cook though? Are you any good?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I know. I got a sick eggs and potato recipe.
I'm in that same boat. I'm all right, if that.
Yeah, that's about it. I make oatmeal really well. No, I can't really cook, no. But yeah, man, like we need to go back to that kind of stuff, like having mechanic school and all that cool stuff. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I've always
keep kids
believed.
entertained. Like,
Yeah, but I also believe like traditionally, like kids should learn self-defense. They should learn whether they want to be a fighter or not, but they should learn how to defend themselves. I think it just gives them a level of self-confidence and security.
that and like it also just teaches them to, I feel like, be a better person. Like
Yeah,
just
definitely.
like, and also smarter too, because now if everyone's trained, you're not gonna be stupid and mess with somebody, right?
100%.
This is true.
And I think it's also just like you get humbled if you go to MMA class, right? Like if
Exactly.
you think you're the shit or whatever, and you're going, and then you have a coach that you look up to that could definitely kick your ass, and then you just get humbled. Like my first jiu-jitsu practice, or when I first started jiu-jitsu, like girls were ragdolling me. You know what I mean? Like teaching, like okay, like martial arts is like really, it's a
Yeah.
sport, and anyone could mess you up if they have the skills, right? So you got to learn and kind of be careful at the same time.
You know who Cindy Omatsu is? Cindy Omatsu. She's a Machado black belt, but she weighs like $105. But used to train with her, dude. She used to kill me. Yeah, it was just so crazy, and that's like the skill of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is just so amazing because the technique and the skill involved to do it well, like it's crazy.
Leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very intellectual.
Yeah.
I
The
think
bully
it can
doesn't
be.
really like jiu-jitsu that much. Listen,
Yeah, but he's not
No, I
jiu-jitsu.
love jiu-jitsu, bro. I love jiu-jitsu.
We'll just never see you do it in the
I
cage.
never-
But it's like,
yeah.
actually, you had an armbar against
Yeah.
Brandon Spencer.
And I finished with a gate. My last two fights, my last two wins, submissions.
Yeah, the last fight was submission.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
I ended up guillotining him.
I forgot
yeah.
about that too.
Yeah.
The other day I was like, oh, what's submission?
I'm just used to you punching people in the face, bro. I don't know.
No, I love jiu-jitsu. That
Bro,
was
it's just those highlights of bully with that left hand and the blood and just
Yeah.
like
See, that's what gets people going.
Right,
Know?
that's
what we
You gotta
remember.
get the people going.
But it's crazy to the point of like you do have submission wins and
Yeah.
you've shown
I
good
know how to
grappling. and
wrestle.
wrestling.
I have great.
But we
great
all
wrestling.
remember the fucking just the bully,
Mhm.
throwing the left hands or the knockouts of Volodya Frangulian and all the other ones. So yeah.
yeah, I love your story about when you fought Frank Goulian, when you were just like really nervous and questioning
Yeah.
yourself.
That was the
That was
first
just so
time-
raw and real. Like you to admit that and talk about it, I thought was
That was
fucking
one of my
awesome.
good days of posting on Instagram. That was one of the good days I had. That I fell off. That was my last post, probably like 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, that was a good post.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the first time that's ever happened to me, where I was like actually nervous like that. Like, oh shoot, like I was like, oh, what the hell was going on? So I had to like figure it out in my head, Going back there, I was like, I want to jump over this cage, like over this fence, because I was on the outside warming up. I want to jump out, and go to my car. Like this is crazy. Like never felt this before. Yeah, I just went through it. I went through the motions, I felt like went through the feelings,
Yeah.
Calmed my breathing, trusted myself, trusted in my trainer, and then fucking just believed in myself,
That's a good experience there because there will be times I think just as humans like the anxiety will kick up. You'll
Yeah.
probably feel that again, but you know what? You can go back to that moment.
Exactly.
I've been there. I did it. I fucking got this shit, right?
Exactly.
Like you
So
already
when I
fought through
finished
it.
him, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you were up on the fucking cage
What the fuck are you
screaming
talking
that.
about?" I was talking to myself, like,
Yeah.
"What are you talking about, kid? Like, bro, you just smashed this dude."
Yeah.
Like, and I was in my head, like, going through it,
Listen, but you were, I think, you were 2-1 or 3-1 at the time, or
Yeah.
maybe 4-1.
something like that.
And then, but you take on, a guy that has a great wrestling pedigree. No matter
Yeah.
what people want to say, he's one of the better wrestlers in fucking California by far.
Yeah, you always see him with Armand,
Yeah.
Sarukian. You
Yeah.
see him all day.
So to
with
even
him.
take that fight is like, damn, okay.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then showing up and doing what
I
you
mean,
did
I
is
was
just-
confident taking the fight. Like I knew he was a dog at wrestling, but when I took the fight, I wasn't nervous then. You know?
Yeah.
But the night of, I was like, oh shit, all right, like
Yeah.
But yeah, going through that, I think was a huge for me. Like I peaked so much for that, and then that's why the next fight when I fought Ricardo Diaz, I was as confident as ever. And you seen what I did to him.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, you destroyed Ricardo.
Yeah.
I guess I was like fucking Neo in the Matrix right there. I could see everything.
Yeah, I love when you do that shit, bro. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's great.
I've always done that.
The
Like,
two
I
back to
just-
back, the wise backpedaling, like 1, 2, that was
Yeah.
sick. That was
There's
sick.
a third
yeah.
one.
There was their own. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
I remember too.
Yeah. But he gets mad because I should have finished with a check hook. That last one, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
That would have been a freaking. He would have fell on his face. It would have
Yeah.
been epic walk off knockout. Like oh man, I missed the opportunity on that one. So that's also part of like the mad learning experience. I watch my fights. Oh, I should have this. I'm gonna do this next time. Let's go practice it in the gym. Let's go apply it in the gym.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go hit this on. Let's try this on the mitts. Boom, boom. Let's go apply it. Let's go apply it in sparring. You know, that's how we get better. We watched even with Keenan. He got me with that right hand. Cool. And I know why he got me with that right hand. Okay, we're gonna adjust to that now. We did adjust. We're gonna try it in training. You know, we made the adjustment, and you know that won't happen again.
Well, May 9th,
May 9th.
you're fighting
go.
at the Commerce Casino.
Yes, sir.
You're fighting Yuma
Yuma.
Horauchi.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about that? Chris, can you bring the
Ichiban.
graphic up, please?
Ichiban.
What do you think about his opponent for May 9th?
Well, like you spoke earlier about Frangulha, those are kind of fights that make him a better fighter. You know, Bully never had an easy fight, and we don't want an easy fight. You know,
Yeah.
tough opponents gonna give him good fights and gonna make him a better fighter. So Yuma, he had my respect, has Anthony respect. He come from a good camp, you know, calling Yama, I respect that guy. And he's Japanese, you know, Japanese they come with a lot of heart. He's a good striker, kickboxer, good jiu-jitsu, but like we said before, he's the best in the world, and I believe that he gonna do another highlight. You know, that's something that I talk to him every day. It's another highlight. Highlight is expect a KO, something beautiful, you know, we're preparing. We don't want a decision. We want to finish this fight.
Yeah, I think going for those finishes is really important for you right now, right? I mean, you're knocking on that door, and I think if you have a great performance, a great finish, you're that much closer. What's the game plan if you can? I mean, you
Bro,
don't
no,
give
I
up
can tell
too
you the
much,
game
but-
plan.
Come on, give us a little.
He's saying he's
Oh.
going for the finish, bro. They're
Yeah.
going for the finish.
What, is he knocking him out? Is he submitting it? Like,
What
I mean,
I'll
Like-
ask.
like-
come on, give me a little something.
Like a coach, I'm going to prepare him everywhere. You know,
Okay.
the fight can go anywhere. When I say to you that I respect him, I expect that he can bring the fight anywhere, to the ground, striking. So we need to be ready everywhere, you know. But like everybody knows, he's a good striker, but he's a good grappler too, you know. But doesn't matter how it's gonna go this fight, striker in the ground, we're gonna finish. It's another highlight. I guarantee that to you. You know, about game plan, it's, you know, we've been watching his videos. We already know his strong spots, his weakness, and we're gonna play on top of that. You know, the study is really important for preparation.
Where do you guys
Yeah.
think Yuma ranks as far as like the toughest guys you guys have fought so far in your career, Anthony? Like, do you think he's
He's
one
up
of the
there.
tougher guys for sure?
For sure. As far as toughness goes, he could be one of the toughest
Yeah.
because he could take a hit. He likes to scrap. You know, he'll get in there. He could be one of the toughest guys. For sure. I think it's a good fight. I think it's a really good fight. I know he's not gonna try to hold me down.
I'm sure you're happy about that.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that. So then I could open up more now. You know,
Yep.
like with Keenan, like you watch the whole fight. Dude was backing up the whole time. This guy's not gonna back up the whole time. He's gonna get in there with me. So
It's going to be hard for him not to back up against you. You have that unrelenting pressure, though, bro.
this guy's a pressure fighter too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. We'll see who takes a step backwards
Yeah.
first. But I
Ooh.
can fight backwards too. So it's all good either way we go.
Yeah.
And then who knows? I might fuck around, pick him up and slam him on his head. I don't know. We'll see.
I'd like to see that.
Right.
Yeah, and as I say that because when I do watch these fights and I go to the car and I go to the up next fights and I'm watching as a fan and one of the guys boom, the fans love it.
Yeah, when they're big slams,
Bro,
yeah.
Yeah.
Even a little slam like boop, I'm like
Yeah.
I gotta hit someone hard for that. Like I'm gonna start doing little slams, and you guys are gonna freak out.
Bro, the last event was nuts with the finishes and
Yeah.
just like highlights.
We watched
like,
that. We watched that live on TV. That was fun.
dude. It was freaking nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that energy in that room is just fucking
There
crazy.
was a lot of finishes, just insane fights, honestly.
Yeah. That's a good card. That was a really good card.
So what has this training camp really been focusing on? Anything different than what you guys are normally doing? And you know, it's been 6 months since you've been in that cage.
Yeah.
What adjustments, what improvements? What have you guys been working on?
A lot of strength and conditioning, just getting stronger, becoming a better athlete. You know, that's mainly the main thing. You know, fine tuning the things we need to work on. You know, little mistakes, little tendencies that we might have, mistakes that we've done in past fights, little things like that, little tweaks. You know, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We already have what works for us. We're not trying to make a new fighter or anything like that. Just fine tuning the machine. It's been good.
What do you think? Last 6 months, what's been your number one priority with Bully in the last 6 months?
He's been busy this whole time, you know.
Yeah.
I got here like how many weeks away?
5 weeks.
5 weeks. So that's when we starting to be very specific in everything.
Yeah.
You know, in the stretching condition, all the disciplines, the striking, grappling. And our goal right now is make him to push more the stretching condition, you know. If you have a good gas, it's 50% of the fight. You know, the other 50% is going to be technique together with heart. But 50% of the fight is cardio, stretching condition. So that's why we're doing a lot now.
Yeah, it must take a lot, Juan. Like you live in Hawaii, right? And come out here for 5 weeks away from your family, your dogs. Like that must take a lot.
Yeah. But it's worth it. It's a sacrifice, you know. Like I say, we have a goal. It's the UFC, you know. And seeing Anthony sign that contract is going to be a huge accomplishment. It's not the one yet. The one is going to be when he's the UFC champ. You know, that's when I can retire. Say, okay, I'm retired, Bully. I'm done, Bully.
I helped the Bully get there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's a granddad now too.
Yeah, I have the puppies.
His
The
No,
dogs. Yeah.
really? Your granddad.
His dogs just had puppies.
Yeah, 5 puppies.
Bro, you love your dogs, bro.
Yeah, I love my dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the dogs. Why I love dogs because it's the best example of loyalty. They cannot talk. They show you loyalty with actions.
Yep.
So that's a big lesson, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
very true.
there's not a lot of great humans out there. I mean, I don't want to
There's
shit on
not.
things, but when you really think about loyalty, dogs are very loyal. If you take good care of them, they give that back. They don't screw you.
They can scream, you can beat the shit up there, and they come back and say, I love you. I love you.
I thought that was the same with cats, but I just realized that
No.
Bro,
my
I
cats just
fucking
manipulate.
I hate cats.
Cats
bro.
are cocky, like,
I love my cats, but dude, they just manipulate me.
Yeah.
It's manipulation. I think.
The
Yeah.
Bully's a menace in the cage, but he gets manipulated by cats,
That's
right?
right.
Every morning I'm getting woken up to her
He got bullied by the cats.
The bullied by the cats.
they scream at me until
Yeah.
I wake up to feed them every morning.
Where's my food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scratching my window, my door, like, oh man. Freaking little girl.
Would you make the Bully for a cat guy, Juan, if you didn't know him?
Man, I would just say the guy has a pit bull, you know?
Yeah.
But when I found out he has a cat, I was like, okay, it's okay. But I like cats. I like all the animals, man. I like
animals
you
are
know,
animals.
You just guys haven't earned the love of a cat yet.
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
that's what it is.
My mom was the cat lady, bro. I had 10 cats in my house growing
Oh,
up.
man.
Yeah,
That must have been rough, actually.
bro, it was.
Because 10 cats, especially back then, like, see, with my cat, we have like little robots. So we don't got to clean their like poop, nothing. It just cycles. It does all the things. All I got to do is clean up and throw it away. But back then, I bet it probably just smelled like cat litter.
Bro, it was a bummer, bro.
Yeah, I've lived in a spot where a dude had a lot of cats. So
Damn.
that smell brings back, like that memory brings back the smell.
Yeah, old school, man. Yeah, like she'd adopt cats left and right, bro. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
for sure. Yeah.
Traumatizing you.
No, you're talking about traumatizing. One time, like, I think it was my sister that did it, but unfortunately, like, our dryer was like, we were put clothes in, and one of the cats went in the dryer one time
oh
and
my God.
ended up passing away. No, I know it's a
I
gory
didn't mean to
story.
laugh, but that's
No,
fucked up.
but
evil.
No, but bro, like
Holy
honestly, that like
shit.
scarred me too. Like that whole vision of
Oh
that
my
happening.
Do you double check the dryer before you start it?
100%. That's why it's crazy, but yeah,
Yeah.
that did send messages in my life, like to be careful with that kind of stuff. But I wasn't the one. I think it was my sister that did it, either my brother or my sister.
Is she as traumatized as you are?
She
Probably
was,
not.
yeah,
Oh,
for
man.
sure. Yeah, we felt bad. My mom was not happy.
Oh shoot.
My mom was a little crazy though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see.
What about your
I
mom?
can see. My mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What about
Shoot.
your family, Brazilian samurai?
My family or
Yeah, what, kind of intense like you too?
yeah,
Your whole
yeah.
family is just like that?
No, not my mom, but my dad and my grandpa. Yeah, very,
Yeah,
very, very. So
very passionate.
yes.
Mom's a gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they still back in Brazil or are they here? Or
I only have my dad. My grandpa already passed away. My mom passed away, so it's just my
oh, I'm
dad.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. Well, I want to bring up. So we came to Black House and saw a training session. What, probably a year and a half ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We came there, and we were leaving, and we were just like, "Damn, you guys go like work hard, and you guys have very hard rounds." We've been to some other gyms, seen some sparring, and felt like you guys probably go a little harder than most other gyms. Why do you think it's important to get those rounds in, and and train that way?
Yeah, it started how I was raised. My grandpa was a boxer from Cuba. He represented the country in the Olympic Games.
No shit.
My dad is a karate guy from Sensei Machida. So, you're gonna learn fighting. That's why sometimes I tell him like, hey, when we do rounds, we have tasks. You're not just doing rounds for the rounds. Oh, this round we're gonna do exactly that. Sometimes I tell him like, hey, I want you to drop that guy. I want you to go with bad intentions. Sometimes he doesn't want to go because I know he respect that teammate,
Yeah.
but you gotta be selfish because that fight night is gonna be you. You're training with a team, but that night it's you. So you gotta be selfish to the point like, okay, I'm gonna spar. I'm sorry, unfortunately, I'm gonna try to drop you.
Yep.
Otherwise, they're just gonna,
Well, I think that prepares you for battle, right? Because
Real
if you've
fighting.
seen it already in the gym, when you're getting in that cage, it's nothing different than you haven't already seen
Exactly.
or that you're dealing with.
Exactly. And like the heart, the thing it does to your heart, you need that. Like you can't do that soft sparring. Like,
Yeah.
someone hitting you, you hitting back hard, even when you're tired, like you need that 100%. So if you really want to get after it and be high level, like that's what you need. Because that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be hard. Every fight's gonna be hard like that when you're at the high level. You're gonna be
100%.
tired. You're gonna get tired. You could be in the best fucking shape of your life. In fighting, you're still gonna get tired. It's how you perform when you're tired.
Right, and
Yeah.
that's a muscle memory thing, right? Because I
Yeah.
think like you guys do rounds where there's one guy, and then you guys like change like five
Shark
people
Tank,
in there.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. Like
I just did that yesterday.
100%. So once you feel, I'm sure once you feel tired in the cage, or you just revert to what you felt in the training. And it's just like another day.
Yeah, and then sometimes you realize like, and you watch because we record our sparrings. We watch them. I'm watching my sparring. I'm like, damn, I was really tired right here, and you can't even tell. You can't even. And I just did some sick ass combination, 6-piece combination. I'm like, I was really tired. So you're like, okay, good. I can still perform while I'm tired. And it doesn't even look like I'm tired. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think too that adds an element. I would think, like getting in that cage, like you've already been there and done that. You've put that work
Yeah,
in.
it's confidence and mixture of confidence and heart too. Like that's a lot of it. That's a lot of my conditioning. Like I'm conditioned for sure, but a lot of it's is my heart. Because even if I do get tired, like I'm still right here. I'm still gonna be stepping right forward. You hit me, boom, boom. What's next? Like let's go. It's a fight.
Yeah, there's one thing that you said to us before that has always stuck in my head. It's not you when you get in there, you don't think about the train that you did. You think about kind of what you didn't do. Like if you had missed
Yeah.
something, right? And that's what drives you to make sure you dot every I, you cross every fucking T.
Yeah, that comes with experience. Like I've already at this point, I think this is my 9th or 10th fight, something like that. That's a lot. Like, ooh, I remember starting my pro debut. Like, damn, 10 fights is gonna take a long time, but now I'm already here. So it's like, yeah, I'm an experienced fighter. And that's what it comes with. I know what I just know myself. Like, I know I need to this, and I'm doing a really good job at this camp too. By the way, like I'm drinking my juices, I'm tracking my stuff, I'm eating my food, my carbs right timing. Everything is getting tracked. Like it's going good.
Yeah, you have to, man. You're knocking on that door, right? You've got to be doing everything right.
It's gonna make it easier for you. For one, like I like to eat, so like I don't want to shoot myself short on my anything. So if I track it right, I know I got enough. And then that's mentally, I know I got enough carbs, energy to perform well. You know, like if I know I didn't eat well enough, like that's in my back of my head too. Like, damn, I know I didn't eat. I'm gonna get tired. You know, boom, I'm well fueled. You know, I'm well fueled from my training. So then I'm confident about that. And that's big on your mental. I know I can push. You know, all that comes along, especially on the fight night. Like that's after the weigh-in is where you win fights. Like that next 24 hours or 18 hours, whatever it is, to get back in shape.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you win your fight. You know, a lot of guys want to drink a bunch and get fat and do it all the wrong way. Your fight's still not done. You got to track all that still. Make sure you're eating the right times, the right carbs, all that good stuff. Drinking the right liquids. Eating the right food, not too much fat, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna give you guys my game plan. Any fighter watching, you got to figure it out.
I
on
know
your own.
you've been in the
They
game
gotta pay for that,
You've been in the
Ryan.
game for a minute now, but do you do all this about yourself? You have like a nutritionist that helps you out with it, or is it?
Yeah. Max Cooper, Rewire Performance. I have him, and also I just do a lot of studying on my own. You know, like with the internet nowadays, it helps a lot.
When did you figure that out?
Maybe like my fourth fight. After
Yeah.
my fourth fight, yeah, for sure. I started really locking it in. Yeah.
Steve Moore is going to be on this card
Sick.
also, and you lost to him in your pro debut, right? Would you ever want to get that fucking fight back with Steve?
That's the fight I've been wanting to get back. I want both my losses back for sure. But yeah, I definitely wanted to fight him. I was not acting like a professional back then. I was
Yeah.
acting like John Jones, fucking
I
partying.
remember he told us, yeah.
Yeah, I was wild boy. So I do think I can beat him. At my full, like as I am today, I for sure can beat him. I almost beat him then, and I still think I could have beat him then. But that weight cut, I don't even think it was the parting. I still think it was just the weight cut. But whatever, like
How much weight did you cut like for that fight, or what was
It was like fucking like 16 pounds or something like that. I remember like at the weigh-in, I got to the weigh-ins, I missed weight, so then they let me cut to like 6 p.m. that same day. So I was outside at the OC just running like outside in the heat till 6 p.m. the day before the fight. Then I finally weighed in, got it, boom, and then I only had that little bit of time to rehydrate
and do all
and
that.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but so I don't even remember what I did. But,
Yeah.
it was all bad. I got into the fight. I kicked him like 2 times in his leg. I was like, oh, that was good. Tired. He clinched me, and I was like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
What the hell? And the first time feeling that, yeah. So made sure, and that's only happened to me one other time, and that's when I lost again. But we've worked on it, and those are always learning experiences.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
it,
that's all. That's
okay.
all you can take from it, right?
Little things I've done, like am I eating? Okay, now I can't do that again. That's gonna make me sick. Like that's gonna give me this, that, one, the other. So that's all learning experiences.
Do you ever trip out on how much you've evolved, like both mentally and physically?
Yeah. Sometimes I guess I don't really realize it, but
It's true. I feel like there's some moments where you get to, like, something reminds you to kind of look back at where you started, where you're like, damn, it's been a minute. But
yeah,
other than that, it's a grind every day, so you don't really think about it. You're just
exactly. But
day
I
by
have
day.
on my Snapchat, like your memories, Snapchat memories, and it shows you like every year what you were doing. I'm like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, like, oh man, yeah, I've evolved. I've grown up.
Definitely in a better place now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So yeah, to your thing, yeah, I definitely do realize it.
Yeah, no, it's really cool because for us, it's kind of like we've seen you sort of grow up in the up next cage a little bit, and I've seen just such an evolution, both you physically and just the way you've been fighting, and then just mentally. It's been kind of cool.
It all comes together, you can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
I think it's all working out, and timing is the best for me right now. I think if I got into the UFC earlier, maybe I would have been off somewhere else mentally. I would have did something wrong, or outside of fighting. So whatever it is, but I think right now is the perfect time.
Yeah.
I'm mentally, I'm spiritually, I'm physically ready. I'm physically at my peak. So there's no time better than
Yeah.
now.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect age. I think like physical.
And I feel great. Like I've never broke a bone, never tore nothing. Like my body. Yeah. I do that. But I train, I stretch, and I train to not get any injuries like that. So I'm confident that's not gonna happen to me. Even if something does, like I'm in shape enough to where it's gonna recover fast enough. And that's shout out to Max Cooper. Man, my boy's a mad scientist. He be doing some wild shit. I don't even know what I'm doing like this, but I'm like, all right, it works. It works. Like, all right, yeah.
Samurai, as far as the mental side of things, how important is that in the fight game? Being strong mentally.
It's really important. Yeah, I think every fighter gotta work that, especially when it's spar. That spirit,
Do you
strong
think?
spirit.
Sorry to cut you off. Do you think that's something you're kind of born with, or you have to develop at like a younger age, or someone at 25 could develop that fighting spirit and to strengthen that, or do you think it's something more you either have it or you don't?
Some people's already are born with this gift.
I feel
But-
like you were born with that.
Yeah, but that is coach. Good coaches. They are. If there is a few coaches that they're able enough to bring this on
Bring it
the
out.
fighter.
Yeah.
Like pushing them, like explain to them why you're there, what's the goal. Make him see that picture, because if he doesn't see it, it's not gonna go. But if he sees, you can bring this from the fighter. But when the fighter is already born with that gift, it's way easy.
Yeah, I mean,
know.
you've got to have that dog in you, right?
Yeah.
I saw an interview with a female WWE wrestler, and she walked away from WWE basically saying she didn't have that fight or that dog in her that she really needed.
I respect it.
That's what happened with most fighters in the end of their career. They don't have that fire anymore. They just go for collect the paycheck.
Yep.
And that's when it's going down the hill.
Yeah, that's what kind of like I think too. Like if you're going to be a champion, you've got to live and breathe this. You can't get fat, dumb, and happy. And that's what kind of the bummer is that you kind of see once some of these guys experience a certain level of success financially or fame, you see them fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you going to make sure that when you become fucking UFC champ bully and you become famous and you're making those fucking big checks, how are you going to stay humble?
Because I want more.
Are you going to
big
get on
checks.
that yacht? You going to be partying on that yacht with McGregor? Or are you going to
Maybe once
come
or
on.
twice.
He's gonna be partying.
It's all about timing. It's all about timing. Yeah, man. Shit, I don't know. It's a great question.
No,
That's a
dude,
great-
are
no,
you-
that's
are you
actually a
worried
great
about that?
Listen,
at
I think
all?
it's the love of the game, but
Yeah, that's actually a great
you
question.
got to have the
but-
passion. I think fighting, again, it's not basketball with the 82 game season. It's not soccer where you got 8 other teammates on the field with you. It's you
It's
versus someone else.
It's your surroundings. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's also like, no matter how much you love the game of fighting, like, once you have a couple mil in the bank, probably it's not as easy to get up and work as hard as you were on the come up grinding to
Yeah.
get to that point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Well, I think that's what we're talking about, right? Like, how do you stay humble? How do you stay hungry? Because if you lose, like, not to get all cliche and shit, the eye of the tiger, if you lose that, bro, like, no, seriously, it's very hard to come back
We
from
were just
that.
talking about the Eye of the Tiger. It played on the radio yesterday.
Bro, I
We're
fucking
like-
love. No, like I don't want to get all cheesy, but I fucking love that because it's really true.
tomorrow.
There isn't.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, man, you've got to have that eye of the tiger. You've got to want it because if Yuma walks in that cage on May 9th and wants it more than you, what's going to happen? So
Yeah.
you got to fucking outdog him.
Yeah, for sure. You're not gonna do that though, but nah, man, it's humble beginnings. I don't know. Fucking
Yeah.
so think about where you started. That's all it's about. Remembering where you started. Do you ever want to sleep on that couch again? Do you ever want to have no money, no food to eat, like all that type of stuff?
yeah.
I think that's.
it'll wake you up.
I think that's the mentality, right? And fearing to lose the life that you've built. At least that's for me. Like, well, I'm 57 years old, so I still run my normal business, this and that. But I wake up every day. Like, what motivates me is I don't want to lose what I have. I want to feed my family and give them abundance, right?
Yeah.
Because if it were about me, I'd probably just fucking retire and,
Go somewhere
on
off
the
on a
yeah. So I think you got to stay hungry. How hard is it to stay hungry, Samurai?
You almost gotta remember every single day that you don't have food on the table.
Yeah.
When you have food on the table, you're gonna be lazy. When you don't have, you're gonna do anything. I scrap, I fight a bear. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fight. So you gotta be that mentality.
Yeah.
It's hard, but I think being humble is one of the hardest thing for the human being to be. Be humble. Everybody's gonna be a little aggressive and cocky. It's normal. Nobody's perfect, but you gotta be a little.
You
bit
aggressive?
Humble.
No way.
Nah.
This is the commission's always pulling Samurai down off the cage.
On
Like,
the fight, not yeah, but outside the
no, but I love it because
Yeah.
it's almost like you want to crawl the fuck over that cage and get in there and fight with Bully. You know what I mean?
If it was a tag team, yeah, could you touch my hand and jump in the cage? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
sick.
for sure. That's for sure.
Fighter and
I
coach.
always, with all the respect, I always try to look to the other coaches, like what? If he look at me, fuck, who knows? I'll say, what's up? What?
No, listen.
I see
It's
it,
a
bro.
fight.
I'm in the cage.
No,
yeah.
me
I'm not there to make. I'm not there to make
You're
friends.
there at war.
I'm not there to make new friends. I don't want to be your friend.
Don't
This is
shake
a
my
fight.
hand.
I respect your gym, I respect your academy, but I'm not here to be your friend. And that's it, straight up.
Yeah, I think some of the most tense moments I've had in the cage have been with you, actually. Yeah.
I see some crazy people too there. I see.
No,
see.
no, you're like,
you know who's crazy? What about I'm not even gonna say his name. Never mind. I'm not gonna give that motherfucker no clout.
oh, come on.
After
Add it, cut.
after my last fight, fucking Jared Papazian. Remember?
Oh, that shit.
Hey,
what the fuck happened with that?
He did kick him. I think he kicked your leg when you're sitting,
Did
right?
he?
He did something.
He tried. I don't know. I just remember throwing a water ball at his head.
Yeah, dude, yeah, you threw the water bottle, we grabbed
Clean
that fool
hit, too.
fucking.
Epic hit.
Dude, what the fuck was that? I think he was fucking drunk off his ass. I don't know.
I'm blaming George, our matchmaker.
Hey,
Yeah, blame
you're a
George.
clown. Because if you do that again, I
thought he
have a
was talking to
surprise for
you.
you. No, I'm
Chris
looking
is over there.
at the camera. I'm looking to the camera. What's his name? What's his name again? I don't know how to say it.
Jared.
Jerry, what you did was a big move. You know, you gotta be man, go face to face and try to do it. After the fight,
Yeah, especially after
Come on, man.
the fight. I
Hey,
think you were in the
please.
you were in
Why
the
did
cast or
that shit
whatever.
go down, bro? Like,
I think George did that.
oh.
What do you mean? Like he was trying to like let you guys like build
They
up
were
the fight?
after the fight. They were talking. George told me this. They were talking in the corner, and Jared was blah 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 talking. He was drunk, I think. And then George got annoyed with him and was like, "Well, go fucking tell him. Go tell him that then." And then he went to go tell me.
Well, that ain't gonna go over well.
Yeah. But Kenny, my wrestling coach, was right there. He grabbed him, but he got kind of getting really close. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, he's
No,
getting
but
kind
he
of
George
close.
got into it. We
I was like, back up, bro.
grabbed him and had
Yeah,
to throw
'cause
him the fuck out.
I remember George grabbing him, like throwing him
yeah,
out. and
Georgie
fucking-
was going off.
Yeah,
George
Yeah,
was
George was
mad.
not happy.
Yeah.
My homie Cody was right there about to sleep him. He's good.
Yeah.
My black dude homie
Yeah,
Cody.
yeah. I love that guy. I hated him at one point, and then now I fucking love him, bro.
No, he's
Yeah,
good.
that night was a misunderstanding.
No, you
we
know
don't
what?
even know who you guys are.
Can I tell you,
know?
like, honestly, I look at that for me as a learning moment. Like, you know, he was battling with Hector and not saying, like, whatever, but
with all the
it's-
respect,
yeah.
with all the respect, I
Yeah.
thought that you guys was the guys that building the cage.
oh,
Because
shit.
if I know you, the boss, I'm never gonna, you know, I thought you
Yeah.
guys building the cage. So I was like, fuck, how come those guys are getting all snappy with us? I was like,
Yeah. Listen, it's all good because I've had to learn, and you know, it's a fight game. Passions are high, like, and I don't want it any other way, to be honest with you. And Ryan's the one that's had to teach me this. Like, relax, calm down. It's not like a professional, it's the fight game, and things are gonna happen. And to me, all that matters is how you handle it after the fact, sort of thing. You know, like Jared came up to you and did that bullshit. I would hope that he has apologized to you. I would hope.
Nah, but what we should do is Ryan Lilly versus Jared.
No, I think there's some talk.
I mean, Jared's
George
on,
has all sorts of shit up his sleeve, but there was talk of that.
on.
Jared's
Ryan.
on Instagram every day tagging us like wanting to get a fight. But
Give it to him.
give
Give
me
him
a
Ryan
fight.
Lilly. Give him Ryan
give
Lilly.
me a fight. Yeah, give me a
Give him
fight.
Ryan Lilly. I would love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa,
man.
I'll
talk
take
about Ryan Lilly's last
Yeah, he came
performance,
back,
though.
bro.
Yeah, I'm cool with Ryan, bro. He's cool, bro. I seen him his last performance. I was like, bro, you look good. Stay at that weight. You look good. His neck's all big. I'm like, yeah, stay right there.
Yeah. Bro, he had a great finish. I mean,
Yeah, good
props
for
to him.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
Props for Gucci too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Rob Gooch. man.
legend.
Yeah, I trained there before. I went
Dude,
to
Rob is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the one thing that bothers me about this business is just like, unfortunately, having to highlight people's losses too.
Yeah.
It's
it's like
a
one man's
struggle.
success is like the worst thing for the
Well,
other guy too. It's just
And we don't
sucks.
always get it right, but I mean, we have to kind of let our social media people do what they need to do. It's a business, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But it doesn't feel good highlighting, you know, Rob getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Like, because I love that guy. and-
Especially in like in this like SoCal, he's a legend over here. You know,
He is.
He's a for sure pioneer. Like he's cool.
yeah, but I give him props for even getting in there and doing
Yeah.
what he did.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it takes.
It just sucks
was
because he was looking good too, and
He was
he
looking
got
good.
clipped.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's so tough.
So that,
Yeah.
yep.
that's one thing like I hate about like honestly our business because like I feel like we make connections and you know relationships with all the athletes that fight with us because I think we have a little bit of a different brand than most other promotions. I mean, we do the content days,
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah.
We have people here all the time. Like every week, there's someone new coming here. We chat for 20 minutes. How's your family? How's you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we build those relationships with everyone. So
And-
then it's like.
and-
But one of them has to lose on fight night.
Well,
and it just
Yeah.
kind of
and
sucks.
we used
You know what I mean?
we
It
used
sucks.
to do. I don't want to say it's unprofessional shit, but we used to kind of, if we liked somebody and they lost, we wouldn't highlight it. And then that other athlete who got the win was like, why aren't you highlighting my win? You know? So
Yeah.
you really have to just be.
I wasn't mad about that when I lost.
Well,
I was like,
listen,
yes, don't do that then.
It's you know, it's hard for us, but we have to highlight everybody equally. You know what I mean? We do our best, but it's definitely a fucking struggle. That shit hurts my feelings with Gooch because a lot of our relatives their kids train with him also, by the way. So we have a personal connection, very solid with him.
Hey, don't retire, Rob. Just fight again.
Yeah.
I think he should go back. He should
Fight
come back
again.
in,
Everyone will
yeah.
forget about it. And that's all you gotta do is go get in there and then another one, you know?
Yeah.
All it is. That canvas was really sick, by the way.
Oh, how cool was
Yeah.
it?
I didn't know how it's gonna feel about when we first saw like the
black.
yeah, I didn't. But
That
So
black
it's,
was
it's real
sick.
canvas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Dude, one
great,
thing I
man.
pride George on too, like that canvas is an amazing canvas. We get a new canvas. It's fucking
It's
expensive.
gonna be a new canvas every.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Sometimes we'll reuse it if we have the same sponsors, but that event we had Raid Shadow Legends was
Yeah,
a
that was
huge,
sick.
Yeah.
huge sponsor for this event, which is
Yeah.
amazing. So we'll see if they come back in for this one. If they don't, then we'll get a new canvas.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Nice.
The black was cool.
it did
yeah, it
look
was
cool.
sick.
On TV, watching it looked dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was dope.
You gotta, one thing I love, like our branding, I think is just on another level visually how it looks compared to a lot of other
Yeah, it's getting
promotions.
better and better.
It's the
too.
best show in California, man. I'm
I
not
think so,
trying,
too.
not trying to kiss you guys' ass, but it's numbers. You
You
guys
can
are,
glaze me. Keep going.
you
Samurai.
guys doing well on social
Glaze.
media, you know,
You're
and
glazed.
everything. You know?
And I think and I believe you because I know that if we weren't putting on a great show and getting great exposure and giving great platform, you would be putting Bully somewhere. You know, you guys would be working with other promotions.
Oh, yeah,
We've
they're
been
they're
very
hitting me up. They're hitting me up.
no. Listen, they'd be idiots not to hit you up, bro.
Yeah,
you are
100%.
knocking on that door. And see the difference between us. Like we've had Ethan Ewan fought for us once. He made it to the UFC. We're not like promoting like, oh, he fought with us. We got him there. Like someone like you, homegrown. We really want to get you there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for us, these other guys would try to take credit once you get there, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I want to rock with you guys too, because it would suck to be how like my last fight go somewhere else and then get the call.
Yeah.
You know?
But we've got to get you the fights, right? And
Yeah.
I think with Yuma, I think this is a great fight. He's a big name.
He's fought some UFC guys, UFC vets.
Yeah, and he's fought, wasn't he on like the road to the UFC or
In
something?
Asia, yeah, he fought
Yeah.
in Asia, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's got fucking credentials,
Lot
bro.
of
Experience fighter,
Lot
man.
of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're in a situation where you won't have any easy fights coming up, right? And
Yeah.
you don't want them.
Yeah,
but
no,
man,
we-
you've
we-
got to fight those names
Yeah.
because you know you want the UFC.
You watch the UFC and you're like, okay,
You.
all these guys are good. So it's like, what's the point of trying to get an easy fight now? Like it's gonna.
Yeah, I don't want to shit on anyone. I'm not going to say names, but one person posted somebody's fighting on a card, and then they posted the person's record, who he's fought.
Damn.
Fought all cans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the great thing for you is you fought the toughest of the tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit to you guys in Cali up next. And it's easy when, you know, like I said, there's a high talent pool in Cali. So like,
Dude. Yeah. I mean, it's just the toughest fights. What's the fight scene like in Hawaii?
Man,
scraps.
it's scraps, you know. Like, I mean, there is no attraction commission. You know.
There's no commission?
Man,
Not
you
really,
guys
it's
should
just
get
like-
some Hawaii kids over here. You will love it.
Hawaii, is the famous stand up and bang.
Yeah.
They're not gonna shoot for a takedown or anything like that, but they like to scrap. Like you guys can see from Max Holloway, you know, they like to throw hands and
Aren't
you
there like
know.
their youth boxing, like in the nationals? Like,
they're
they're taking over. Hawaii's
Yeah.
taking over the youth boxing scene
Yeah.
right now. Like,
good boxers, really
Yeah.
good boxers. You know, national champs. You know,
yeah, we were actually out there last year to this day.
Yeah.
I have some videos watching it. Like, we were out there getting ready for camp. It was a really cool experience.
yeah.
Is it cool to train in an environment like that tropical sort of environment and just changing it up
yeah.
versus the
Yeah.
urban fucking grind
Waking,
of
yeah,
LA?
Yeah, that experience was crazy.
Yeah.
Way different. Getting up and well, one thing, sleeping, you could see like the stars. That was cool. Like you
Yeah.
know, see stars and shit. But just getting out and running, like going on a jog, and the ocean's right there, the trees, everything was all tropical. You know, it was real different. Like cool. I my house, I'm walking out in this big old building, so going for a jog isn't that cool. Like motivating. You know, I was
Yeah.
motivated. I wanted to go on a run. You know, it was real cool for sure. Yeah, just going to the gym and sparring with all these boys, it was dope. Like it was a cool experience, you know, for sure.
There seems to be a different vibe on the island too, right? Like you get just a sense, you know?
Yeah, it's a very like aloha means like welcome, means like peace, like means so many stuffs, but that can change really quick too.
Yeah.
You know, like I was telling the other day, if you pass by and look to a local guy, you can have around 5 seconds to like throw a shot and say, "What's up, brother?"
Yeah.
If in 5 seconds you don't throw anything, it's enough for like, what? Pull over. We bang right now. Pull over. That's how it is in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Can be lovely, but it can be very quickly like, hey, pull over, we're gonna scrap. Why you look at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like there. It's
Have you
funny.
lived in Hawaii? How long you lived in Hawaii?
The first time I went to Hawaii was in 2002. my cousin was a professional surfer. And since then, I started going to Hawaii a lot. And then I moved to Hawaii in 2007. And since then, I fall in love. I was like, I want to die here. That's home. I feel happy, safe here. You know, it's away from big city.
Yeah.
And
you also teach surfing too, right?
yeah, I mean, not trying to be cocky, but I could be a professional surfer.
No shit.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I grew up in front of the beach, but the passion from the family.
What's the biggest wave you've ridden? Any of the big wave stuff?
You
bro?
can see on my social media.
Waimea bet. What is it?
No, Jaws.
Yeah.
Like 30 feet.
No
You
shit.
gotta have the help from the jet ski towing.
You've done that shit?
Yes.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah.
ain't it?
Yeah.
I like surf big waves because it's the same feeling that you have when you're fighting, which is controlling the adrenaline.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to control the adrenaline, you're gonna gas out real quick.
Die.
So you gotta, yeah.
No, it's crazy. Like I used to, back in the day, hit the water and all that stuff. Like
Nice.
I think the biggest wave ever, like maybe a 10-footer and like shit myself.
That's
practically.
huge.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not
yeah.
fucking with that shit.
I
I'm
did like a
good.
6 feet 5 feet. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, but 6 feet is not like 6 feet in Hawaii.
It's on. Oh, okay.
We measure from behind the wave. You guys measure here from the front, facing the wave. In Hawaii, we measure from the back. So 6 feet for us is like, what, 3 feet?
Oh shoot.
When we say 30 feet, for you
Nah,
guys, going to be like, 60, 50 feet.
They're the real ones,
I had a
bully.
near-death experience with
Yeah.
5 feet.
Yeah, back in the storms hitting Manhattan Beach Pier and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I died. Never do that again.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Shit.
30 feet jaws. That's crazy. I gotta watch that video. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
was
gotta
years
send us,
ago.
you gotta
years
send us
ago.
some highlights, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta do like a coach profile on you and just some of the
Yeah.
surfing stuff.
It's a
That'd be
good business, surf lessons in Hawaii, because everybody goes to Hawaii to surf.
Yeah, I'm sure
So
they want to
every
learn
day
that.
I have
then.
lessons. So it's
Yeah.
like, woo.
What's the most annoying thing about the tourists, though? Come on, be honest.
You guys can add it later. I'm not trying to be racist, but it's really hard teach Indian peoples.
Yeah.
It's really hard because you're gonna explain the safety, like, hey, don't jump with your head first. It's shallow waters, there's rocks. So you explain to them, don't jump with your head first. It's almost telling them like, okay, when you get in the water, first thing you do, jump with your head first. So it's like, other than that, I like because teach me how to be more patient. You want some tip? You gotta be patient. Hey, how's your day? What you gonna do after here? You wanna go on a hike? I know a good place for you to go. But if you don't want a tip, like, go, get up, bend your knees, next. So
That's true. That's a customer service.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had that in you. So,
Yeah.
right? No, that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense. We gotta
That's
get you some surf lessons, right?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on that.
You have no desire
get
to
up,
surf?
man, get up.
Stand up, stand
We'll
up.
do some paddleboarding. I got you.
Yeah, I'll do paddleboarding. Or
That's a
something like that.
workout, bro. That's a workout.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, they did back there. It was a good workout, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
felt
good
like I
workout.
was just some like going on the island about a savage warrior.
That's
To
definitely
take
a
over.
workout.
Yeah.
It's a good workout, man.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, I don't want to look past Yuma, right? But what's up after May 9th? You have a great performance. What do you want next?
Stay in
That
the
call?
call for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna stay in shape, stay ready to go, keep the weight low, keep eating good, do all that stuff, training hard. And we're expecting the call to be very short soon after.
Sorry, I know I said three fights max,
Yeah, I don't know what the
but
fuck
I do
you're
believe,
thinking.
as I think you think you're gonna go out there and do. But if you could go get a impressive, spectacular finish on a guy like Yuma, there's no reason you shouldn't fucking get that call.
Yeah.
There's literally no reason.
What else gotta do?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, who we're gonna
maybe
line
2
up
3
next?
more fights, but I don't want I don't want to put
Like-
that out there anymore.
Yeah, who else? Who am I gonna fight next? Like it took.
I could definitely see them giving you a call in the contender series for the next
Yeah.
season.
I
too.
honestly, and this is just more of a storyline thing because I think your trajectory is different than Steve Mora's. But let's say you don't get that call. I'd like to see the Steve Mora rematch.
I'll run
just
back.
just as like a storyline kind of thing.
But that's numbers, yeah. How's his record right now?
Yeah, that's the thing.
We're not fighting guys
So I
with bad
agree.
records now because Sean Shelby's gonna look like, oh, who Anthony fight? Oh, he fight a guy
What is Steve like? He's
4-6.
I think
They
it's
don't
something
wanna,
like
you know.
6 and
I
7.
agree.
They want a
I
guys
think-
like,
I
hey,
think his record. He has a
Valadia.
losing record. So
No,
that,
he does.
that sucks. But he's
Yeah.
fought some tough dudes. I respect it, but it is.
and that's exactly why I put the disclaimer on. I said storyline.
Yeah.
Storyline.
Because that's what it would be, a storyline. It would be for me to get that run back.
Yeah.
Because after my,
Yeah.
he's the first person to beat me. So like that would be more for me.
Yeah.
And that would be the only reason why I would take it because of that, you know? Because
Well,
at
I
this
think
point, I don't.
Samurai just shut that down already
Yeah,
anyway. So
so,
sorry about
yeah.
that. Sorry for even
No,
mentioning
no,
it.
no.
Samurai.
If George wants,
If it makes sense, if you know,
Yeah.
you said he's fighting on the same
Yeah.
card.
Mhm.
Shit, who's he fighting?
Who is he
I
fighting?
think he's fighting Tom Landeros.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just lost too. See,
Yeah, look, I'm not,
don't know.
again, I'm not a aficionado, but I just like it from the storyline perspective.
in other words, he's gonna be fighting for you guys until he get the call. You know, the last scenario I see is Containers on the summer,
Yeah,
but I believe it's one fight. You know, and
I agree with
a
you.
Contender in the summer if nothing happened.
Yeah.
You know,
Look, he's got to get that call. I mean,
a lot
it's
of good
gotta
guys
happen.
out there too,
Yeah.
which is good for us because it's gonna keep pushing him.
Yeah, but I think Ryan, for once, kind of said something smart. Like, he's so fucking entertaining. And in the world of Paramount now,
Yeah,
that's what they want, right? And who's a better fit than the bully at that point,
exactly.
right?
I would have been in there already if I had an Instagram presence.
Yeah, listen, bro, I don't want to shit on you or anything, but I think we got to work
shit
on
on me,
that.
bro.
We got to work
need-
on
I
that.
know.
We got to work on that.
Well, we're gonna.
That's a piece of it.
We're gonna work with you.
Yeah. So all I need, just get a shooter to shoot some content,
Yeah.
and we'll put together a few promo videos for you.
Gotta bring some girls in bikini to be in the video.
Listen,
Bring
bro.
some
We're
water.
talking
Every
your
guy
girlfriend,
like-
bro.
Bring
I
water
didn't
for
say
the
that.
coach.
Sound right? You're gonna get him in trouble, bro.
No, for the coach. I say
No.
bring some water for the coach.
Listen.
The coach.
Samurai's smart though. What gets the most eyeballs in today's world?
How
of
many
social
views we gonna
media?
get?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, bro. You need that clickbait shit. I hate it, but you need it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got to be careful with that. My wife is crazy, so
my
I don't suggest
My
that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Not mine. She's good.
Add it.
Yours is
Cut
just
it
chill.
out.
Yours is cool.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
is she cool or she just?
No, she's lit. Yeah, she's cool.
They're all
Okay.
crazy though. I feel like, you know.
Either-
There you go.
They're all
They're
crazy.
all crazy.
This is true.
You just gotta figure out which crazy you like to deal with.
No, we're gonna
most.
change it now. It's gonna be here couples therapy here session. You know? Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, is there anything else that we should be covering that we didn't cover, guys? This has been
Man, what else? We talked about. That was a great one. This was great.
no, this is fun. I mean, I just love chopping it up, and I think it's
Yeah.
what's really fucking cool, bro, is you're knocking on that door, you're on that fucking verge, and this next thing just is gonna blow you the fuck up.
Yeah, we're just building up my resume. You know, building up more and more and more. This next guy's even gonna help me out.
He's just stamping your resume pretty much.
Exactly.
It's already
Just a
done.
Better stamp. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you only fought Up Next. You never went to any other promotion. Well, I'm fighting all these dudes that are from these great promotions, right? These
Yeah.
former champs or title contenders, right? I'm beating them.
You know what's funny too? People will talk like, and I think there's a war in Kelly right now between us and a couple other promoters. Who's the best? Who's this? Who's that? In all honesty, bro, like, some other people have UFC Fight Pass deals, but we get more viewership and we get more. I guarantee our social smokes everybody's.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Who is the other ones? Who?
I-
Who? See, I don't even know. If I don't know the name, it's because there is something wrong.
Yeah, but well, listen, I think for us, sometimes I get a little like childish and I want to compare, like, you know what I mean? But at the end, no, I'm being real,
But
bro.
it's good because you compare, you're gonna push.
Well, listen, I'm like you in some ways. I'm just not as spoken. I'm very passionate about what I do. I think I handle it differently than you do, but I'm very passionate. Ryan and I, we want to win. We want to be the best fucking promotion. We're really proud of what we've built. And then when I look at these other guys, oh, we're the best this, we're the best that, and I look at our social media, our analytics, bro, how many views do you think we had on our fight weekend for that week?
All week?
About a week.
A couple mil?
4 million, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
4 million for a regional. And remember, we're not the UFC, we're not PFL.
It's paying you guys.
No, well, we're working on it. We're getting
Not there. Not yet.
But
not
if
yet.
you look
Soon,
at it,
yeah.
it's actually pretty
Jeez.
fucking impressive.
Yeah, no,
you know
it's
what I
super
mean?
dope,
For the
yeah.
analytics and the views. So for us, I think we're in a really good place. I think we're building a great platform. And what only builds us more is getting your ass to that UFC, bro.
Yes,
We
sir.
want to get you there, bro. Honestly.
It's gonna happen this year.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
no offense to Yuma. I wish him the best. I don't, whatever, but you're our fucking champion. I feel
Yeah.
like you and I we're bonded like that.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yes, sir. We're locked in for
yeah,
sure.
we're fucking locked in.
Locked in, baby.
Did I say anything wrong, Ryan? Am
No,
I
no,
like playing favoritism?
Listen, I don't think it's
Can we
favoritism.
play favoritism?
You
a
can't
little
because
bit?
at the end of the day, I gotta get in the cage and the other guy gotta get in the cage. You know,
100%.
They're-
They
Yeah,
got
you
the,
dictate. You and Yuma
you know,
dictate who.
no
fucking
matter
wins.
what's said outside the cage,
100%.
we
It's
the
both
same,
gotta
same
get in there.
opportunity for both you guys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, to that point, there is some things of it's Yuma's first time fighting with us, and Anthony's UNF family has been with us from the fucking start, right? So there is the way you're gonna speak about, Anthony is the hometown, the guy.
Imagine if I went to Japan. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, Yuma is coming into enemy territory, right?
Yeah.
So that's for sure.
It's all good. I'm sure he knows what's up. I'm sure he knows,
Oh, listen, he's a professional, and
Yeah.
Colin Oyama is an OG.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they took this fight, so
they.
they're confident. They think they can beat him. So
Yeah.
obviously,
They accept really quick.
yeah.
I was
So
like, whoa,
it's a
okay.
good match. They think it's a good matchup too. So they see something. I love that. So let's go. Let's play the chess game. Let's see who can.
I
Exactly.
fucking love it.
I can't wait.
Oh, May 9th can't
It's a
come
good one.
quick
It's a
enough,
good
bro.
one. It's gonna be a good one.
Don't blink.
No, don't blink.
Somebody's gonna go down.
And it ain't
not gonna be us.
me.
You want to make a call like what round or anything or no?
No.
No? Okay. Just
I kinda-
you're
I
saying
kinda-
bully by finish, but
Yes.
you won't say submission.
Yes.
You won't say.
It's gonna be a finish. That's for sure.
Because I don't force anything. I'm not gonna force it. I'm
That's
not gonna
one-
go out of position to go get something that's not there.
That's one thing I love about you. You don't.
Yeah.
You're very, and Ryan hit the nail on the head with you. You're very intellectual when you're fucking in there, even though you're going for
Controlled aggression.
it. 100%. You're very intellectual. You go to the grappling when you need to. Like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I expect to showcase everything on this one.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
so Chris asked ChatGPT who would win between you guys. ChatGPT slightly leaning towards Anthony Romero to win, probably by late submission or close decision.
I like that. I think
Going through the records, Romero's momentum and familiarity with UNF gives him a small edge, especially if he can make it a grappling heavy fight. Okay.
he has already shown he can handle the pressure of a title fight. Love that.
Uh-huh. ChatGPT is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
The shit that's out there.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
scary.
Do you ever ChatGPT yourself?
No, I don't like.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
not myself, but
like I ChatGPT everything.
like
Right?
recipes and food
No,
and
but
shit like
bro,
that.
I'll do that shit when I'm
little
geeking out.
small
Like
stuff.
I'll just chat GPT him, Ryan Buckner up next. So just to see what's bro, there's shit that like a podcast we did like 2 days before or something, and it's already up on Chat GPT. Like
Wow.
it's just nuts.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. All right.
Yes,
Bully,
sir.
this has been fucking amazing. Samurai, this has been fucking amazing.
Thank you,
Looking
guys.
forward to having you in there fucking May 9th.
Appreciate it.
sir.
Thank you.
Looking
yeah.
forward to you guys getting that fucking call. If there's anything we as a promotion could be doing to push that fucking harder, just let us fucking know. And we're going to build your social media.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so we
all
got
right.
you on that. Just
Yeah.
send us some fucking footage. We're gonna make it happen.
Deal.
Yeah.
I'll make it
I got
happen.
something I'll talk to you offline and we'll see if we can make it happen for you.
Cool.
All right.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
brother.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
This episode of the Fight Family Podcast is sponsored by
Ratio.